So good afternoon, Cy. Thanks for joining us today. We just have some questions I want to go over as far as career satisfaction in dental assisting. And if you could give me your take on some questions on how you became a dental assistant and what the field is about. So the first question I have for you is, what made you interested to go into dental assisting?
Well, actually, I think it was around the time that I was scheduled to like get my wisdom teeth taken out. So I'm somebody who I'm like, I need to know the ins and outs of like everything that's going on. So I'm like researching, I'm getting on like YouTube. And so I'm seeing it, but I'm like starting to look at the actual like teeth being taken out. And I'm like, this is kind of interesting. And I'm like, I didn't really realize that that was like a job. So then I just started kind of like researching and trying to find out about like different things that I could do like that involved dentistry and stuff. And so I came across dental assisting and I'm like, you know what, think I want to try this out, because I was at a time too where I'm like, okay, I need something that's going to be sustainable and that I can do like for a long time. So I'm like, you know what, I think let me try this out and see.
Wonderful. Thank you. I never knew that. If someone wanted to learn more about how to become a dental assistant, what would you tell them? Where would they go to get resources to even find out about this profession?
So two I really like is either like the Dale Foundation. It kind of like lays out everything that you need. So it kind of tells you like what tests you have to take, if you're going to high school, like what things you can do there, all the courses that you would need, and then DANBY, which is the Dental Assisting National Board, the website, and that'll you can even like schedule your test there. So it'll kind of lay out, depending like where you live, you can get like a printout of every single like course that you need, all the quizzes and tests that you're going to have to take, and then like I said, you can schedule them there. So those are two really good sites. And then I would say, going on the internet, either like watching videos. So many people have like day in the life of like dental assistants or whatever. And then like if you know any dental assistants, like talking to dental assistants, that way you can kind of get that like real life experience of not just, what you maybe see online, but you can really like find out like what other people kind of think about it.
Thank you. Excellent. Good resources. Um, what are the most satisfying aspects of your career as a dental assistant?
I think it would be to kind of see the progression of the patients that come in. So sometimes patients with maybe they don't have teeth or they have very bad teeth, you can see that like they're kind of like nervous or they don't want to smile and they don't have that confidence until the point that you actually like give them their dentures or their implants or whatever, and they're like smiling and they just have that confidence and they're so happy. So it's really nice to be able to see them and they're like they want to smile and they want to talk, and they just have a better quality of life, like they can eat and everything like that. And two, I'd also say, I think just being able to help the patient feel comfortable, because lots of times, they don't want to come to the dental office, like that's their worst place that they want to be.
Yeah.
But it's just getting to see them like calm down a little bit and just being able to talk to them. Because some people, you're the only person that they may talk to. So just really helping them like open up and just making them feel comfortable and just, have somebody to talk to. I think that's a really nice thing too, as well.
Thank you. You're right. It's a lot of satisfaction in that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what would you say the job market is like right now?
I'd say it's pretty good. I mean, I feel like we're definitely hiring a lot. I'm hearing that a lot of people are like, we're short staffed, and I definitely think that it is always. I feel like it's always going to be a lucrative thing. People are always going to have teeth. People are always going to need teeth. So I do feel like it is a good outcome. It's one thing that everybody is really going to need. So I definitely think it has a very good outlook. And
Great.
then with all the technology that's coming out too, I think it's definitely going to be good.
Absolutely. Well, the last question I have is dental assisting a good long-term profession, do you think? What's your
I
opinion?
mean, I think it is. I think it depends like where you're working and maybe like your hours, but I definitely think that it's something that you can do forever. I mean, I think that especially when you get into like an office where everybody is just really nice, you see people that are like, hey, I've been here like 30, 40 years, like that is the office that you want to be at, because like the benefits are probably good. Everybody's like really nice, and you just want that that group aspect where you just enjoy coming to work. So I definitely think that if you get in the right office and you're around the right people and you have the right attitude, then yeah, I definitely think that it could be like a long-term thing.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise and your knowledge on a career in dental assisting.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.